Hi, and welcome to OPM Now, where we inform you about the activities of the Prime Minister and your government. I'm Kimberly McLeod. This week on OPM Now, Jamaica receives new batch of bulk medical oxygen. The island reaches vaccination record with 500,000 plus receiving full or half doses. And the Office of the Prime Minister launches vaccination public education campaign. These stories and more coming up right now. Hospitals across the island today received and are in the process of receiving supplies of oxygen following the receipt this morning of the life-saving commodity. The country now has sufficient supplies of oxygen to respond to the current demand, and at the same time, the government is working on other solutions to ensure our oxygen supply to hospitals is much more resilient. And Prime Minister Andrew Holness is urging every single Jamaican to take the COVID-19 vaccine and to be vigilant in observing the infection prevention protocols. The Prime Minister says now, more than at any other time since the beginning of the pandemic, Jamaicans must do the right thing for their own health as well as the health of their loved ones. Meanwhile, the Office of the Prime Minister has launched the Stay Safe, Vaccinate public education campaign to encourage more persons to get vaccinated. The campaign complements that of the Ministry of Health and Wellness's Every Vax Counts campaign. Now, as part of the campaign, the Prime Minister hosted a number of vaccine town halls, which will be supported by an all-island tour to reach Jamaicans, especially in rural communities, to encourage them to get vaccinated. The Ministry of Health and Wellness is reporting that the country has so far administered more than 500,000 doses of COVID-19 vaccines. This as the island continues efforts to vaccinate 65% of the population against the deadly COVID-19 disease by March 2022. And more than 800,000 doses of Pfizer, AstraZeneca and Johnson & Johnson vaccines arrived in the island over the past month. The last batch was a donation from the Government of Canada. With Pfizer vaccines now widely available, the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information is encouraging more parents to get their children vaccinated. The Planning Institute of Jamaica has reported a 12.9% growth in the economy for the April to June quarter of this year. The hotels and restaurants sector is estimated to have grown by a huge 330.7% during the April to June 2021 quarter, to lead all goods producing and services industries recording growth during the period. The outturn for that subsector, which falls under the services industry, helped to spur a significant turnaround in the performance of the economy. Director General Dr. Wayne Henry, during a recent press conference, said things are looking up for the economy despite the pandemic.
For July to September 2021, growth within the range of 4% to 6% is projected. For the fiscal year 2021-22, the forecast is for growth within the range of 6% to 10%. The recent implementation of no movement days will temper some economic activities, but given its relatively short duration, the negative impact on the economy is not expected to be significant.
Finally, the Jamaica Council for Persons with Disabilities is encouraging Jamaicans with physical and/or mental impairments to register with the council to access available benefits. Members can access between $30,000 and $150,000 Jamaican dollars to acquire assistive devices and implements. Membership is open to persons with the full range of disabilities encompassing physical, mental, intellectual, and sensory. If you or someone you know wishes to obtain membership, you are asked to contact the JCPD online at www.jcpdja.com or call them at 876-968-8373. And that's it for OPM Now. Please remember to follow the Prime Minister on all socials at Andrew Holness JM and on YouTube at Andrew Michael Holness /JM. Please look out for OPM Now every Monday at 6 p.m. on all socials. Catch you next week, and please stay safe.